Hey you guys, it's your girl T. So I wanted to come on here and talk about the whole Bill Cosby situation. Make sure you guys have your teacups ready because this tea is piping hot. So what's going down is that earlier today, it was announced that there was a warrant out for Bill Cosby's arrest. They're saying that this stems back to a rape of a woman named Andrea Cosby. She worked at Temple University. And basically this happened back in 2004. She was one of like the 47 victims that came out against him. Now, being that a lot of the other victims, the statute of limitations is over, for this particular victim, the statute of limitation lasts 12 years. So the prosecutors in that district decide to go ahead and file charges. So this just leaked earlier today. I want you guys to go ahead and check out this news clip. I'm gonna come back with the rest of my comments.
Is Chief John Norris and Chief Sam Gallen. We are here to announce today charges that have just been filed against William Henry Cosby. These charges stem from a sexual assault that took place on an evening in early 2004 at Mr. Cosby's home in Cheltenham Township, Montgomery County. Mr. Cosby is charged with aggravated indecent assault. This is a felony of the first degree. Mr. Cosby's attorney has been notified of the charges, and he is expected to be arraigned later this afternoon. When we have a specific time for that, we'll let you know, and that's going to be at the Magisterial District Judge's office in Elkins Park. The charges today are filed as a result of new information that came to light in July of 2015. Statute of limitations in this type of case is 12 years. After determining that the statute of limitations regarding potential criminal offenses had not yet expired, the investigation was reopened. Working with Chief Norris and the Cheltenham Township Police, Montgomery County detectives and prosecutors from our office, our team reviewed the initial investigation, re-interviewed some of the witnesses, examined evidence from the civil case, and information from other alleged victims. The evidence shows Mr. Cosby established a relationship with the victim after meeting her through her work associated with Temple University's women's basketball program. Through the course of their association, the victim came to consider Mr. Cosby her mentor and her friend. On two other occasions before the incident leading to the criminal charge in this case, Mr. Cosby made two sexual advances at her that were rejected. On the evening in question, Mr. Cosby urged her to take pills that he provided to her and to drink wine, the effect of which rendered her unable to move, respond to his advances, and he committed aggravated indecent assault upon her. Now, a prosecutor's job is to follow the evidence wherever it takes us, and sometimes that means whenever it comes to light. When U.S. Federal Judge Edward Rebrano unsealed legal filings that contained references to the civil deposition, and we learned about allegations from other victims under similar circumstances, reopening this case was not a question. Rather, reopening this case was our duty as law enforcement officers with a sworn obligation to uphold our constitutions and to uphold the law. Today, after examination of all the evidence, we are able to seek justice on behalf of the victim.
All right, so you guys just saw that news clip. So as of 20 minutes ago, the police just went and arrested Bill Cosby. They took him to court, and basically within 13 minutes, the judge revoked his passport so he could not leave the country. And the judge also set Bill Cosby's bail at $1 million. So this entire situation is crazy. They're not playing with Bill Cosby. They want this man's head on a platter.
Arriving at a courthouse in the town of Elkins Park, Pennsylvania, actor-comedian Bill Cosby was about to be arraigned.
Mr. Cosby, you want to say anything?
More than 50 women have accused Cosby of assaulting them. Now, for the first time, he's facing criminal charges.
Mr. Cosby is charged with aggravated indecent assault. This is a felony of the first degree.
Prosecutors say Cosby drugged and sexually assaulted this woman, Andrea Cosby, at his home in January 2004. Constad was a basketball team manager at Temple University, Cosby's alma mater, when she says the assault occurred. He has repeatedly denied any wrongdoing with all of his accusers. If convicted of these charges, the once adored entertainer faces up to 10 years in prison and a $25,000 fine.
I mean, the whole situation is a mess. I've talked about this situation off and on. You know, like I've always said, where there's smoke, there's fire. You know, nobody's above reproach. Nobody's above being questioned. You know, I don't want to just throw anything out there. All I can do is just sit back, wait for the facts that they so-called hacks and see what happens from here. But this is just really, really sad because this man was a childhood icon. He was a father to many people. Many people respected him. And for his legacy to literally be just thrown down the drain, you know, it's just crazy. And the whole legacy of the Cosby Show, you know, they don't even show it on television anymore. But strangely enough, you can still find Seventh Heaven on television. You know, it's definitely crazy the way that they treated Bill Cosby. Not saying that he's innocent, but the way that they handled this case. And, you know, they ran this all through the media. But then with Charlie Sheen, you know, with him, you know, being caught out for sleeping with women and potentially putting them at risk for HIV, the media has been dragging him. Stephen Collins, his whole situation where he admitted to basically molesting 2 girls when they were teenagers. When they had Stephen Collins on tape basically admitting to molesting 2 girls, nothing ever came of that. It's fun that the district attorney in the Stephen Collins case, they're not filing any charges. Nobody's dragging him through the media. So the whole situation is definitely crazy how Cosby's being treated compared to other people who have done similar things, if not worse. At the end of the day, Bill Cosby is definitely very guilty in the very least of cheating on his wife, disrespecting his marital vows, you know, saying one thing, trying to put out a particular image and then not living that lifestyle that he was putting out there to the world. So he's definitely guilty of that. But it's going to be really interesting to see if he ends up being charged and being found guilty of rape. What's going to be really disturbing, because Bill Cosby is a very old man, it's going to be really disturbing if this ends up being too much for him to take and he ends up passing away from this entire situation. So anyways, let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Go ahead and leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on this entire situation concerning Bill Cosby and them basically arresting him and putting him on bail for $1 million. Do you feel like Bill Cosby is guilty and he needs to serve time? Do you feel like he's innocent and this is just racism? He's being railroaded? Let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Go ahead and leave a comment. Hey, you guys, it's your girl T. Make sure to subscribe, like, and share my videos. You can also visit Lovelyti.com to purchase any merchandise. Also, don't forget to click the boxes down below to watch any of my previous videos. Talk to y'all later. Deuces.